Welcome back to Glow Within. My name is Katie, and today I wanted to talk about something very, very close to my heart. And this is something that I share in our children's yoga teacher trainings and really any chance I get to. It's a big part of why Glow Within actually exists: body autonomy. So as adults, this has usually been crossed or maybe even taken from us, and perhaps this might be a little triggering for you. So please take a moment to ground and connect with the earth below you. Connect with your body, your breath. So body autonomy is about owning the power of our bodies. And it's really important, I feel, to teach our children to do this at a young age. So this can look like many different things. Being able to tune into our physical body. So understanding our hunger, thirst, hot and cold, energetic or maybe tired cues, potty training, going to the washroom. It's a really, really big one. So understanding those very sort of innate physical cues of our body is really, really important. And then we can start to get a little more energetic. So I'll start with something that's maybe a little more tangible: our boundaries. So our actual physical space around us, right? And for children, this is something that gets crossed very often. Maybe think about yourself as an adult. How often do people come into your space that maybe you don't feel comfortable with? And do you express that? Really big one for kids. So this is why I believe, we don't want to force our children to give us hugs or kisses. We're there. We totally are there to support them and be there for them, but it's up to them. Even with sort of little ones, I would ask my daughters, is it okay if I change your diapers, or can I take a peek at your diaper, etc. And going back to sort of the physical element, when we're able to tune into our body, particularly like our hunger cues, think about how many less eating disorders there might be. Think about how we might be able to actually connect to what our body is needing us to do in the moment if we're able to empower our children to take the time to actually listen to the very basic physical cues our body is asking us for. And so we can also take this a step further, as I do in my somato-emotional work, and listening to what our body is actually telling us and where that's coming from. So emotions, anxiety, fear, joy, excitement, maybe our intuition, all of the emotions, and being able to tap into what is actually going on in the moment and acknowledge it and move through it in a healthy way. I think we would help set up a future generation with healthy coping skills, which can go so far, especially if they're able to tune in the moment and be able to release them in a healthy way rather than storing these emotions in their body. So ideally, they're then able to learn that it's okay to say, no, I don't want someone in my space, or I need a little bit of space right now. And my daughter says that, and I love it. I'm so thrilled that she knows that at 3. Like, that's huge to me. And being able to recognize that and ask for that and then go and do it, like, that's big in my opinion. And it's sometimes it's a little frustrating because she's like, oh no, I'm full, I'm listening to my body, I don't want to eat right now. And we're like, okay, it's dinner time, it's almost bedtime, like, this is your last chance to eat. So do what you need to do to sort of set this up so it's empowering for your children, but also sort of works for your family. One thing that we do is, like, this is your last chance to eat. Listen to your body. Do you need anything more before we go brush your teeth, story time, etc.? Anyways, there's ways around it, but I think it's really so important to teach our children to listen to their body. As I mentioned, on a physical and emotional level, it is so huge to prevent abuse and to help empower healthy future generations. If children learn to, as I mentioned, say no or recognize what they need when they need it. Think for yourself maybe how much safer you would feel in your own body. Perhaps some things that have become stored in your body, you would have been more attuned to in the moment or shortly thereafter, and perhaps some situations might not have arose. So anyways, it's an incredibly powerful tool. I firmly believe actually all parents should be sharing this with their children, but we all come from different generations, different families, and we all have our own things to work through. But please do share this. It's really, really so valuable to raising healthy future generations. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. Subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing here, and I look forward to connecting with you.